Hey everybody, the Jyoti Yogini here. It is time for the weekly reading. Chewy is here. He just came inside. It is snowing quite a bit. He's a little wet right now. Okay, baby, you don't need to make me wet. All right, so as I said, I'm using my Healing with the Angels cards, and let's see what the energy holds for us. So this past Saturday, we have a new moon in Aquarius. Now, we just finished, what was it? I think it was on Friday that Mercury went direct. So Mercury was in retrograde for a few weeks and it's gone direct, but we're still, this past weekend has still been a period of releasing some stuff. Normally, new moons are about, new beginnings and new energy. And during the full moon period and coming up until that new moon, it's about clearing the stuff out. And then new moon is like, yeah, new beginnings, right? And we are going through new beginnings, but there's still that energy of clearing out some stuff. So you might have noticed some different emotions coming up, heaviness, which has been coming up as an opportunity to let go. So old patterns bubbling to the surface so you can see them, have more clarity, and you can create those new beginnings. Relationships, with like personal relationships within business, it's affecting financial health as well. So career, yeah, as well. There's some big shifting happening, and it's important for you to use that clarity and to pay attention to the signs that have been coming up or that will be coming up during this week. That will definitely be a card that we'll use because our intuition is still really high. It really ignited last week. I hope he doesn't, Chewy is like leaning on the stand that is holding my phone and the light. So hopefully we're not gonna knock over here. So pay attention to the signs that come up because your intuition is very strong right now, and make decisions from your heart. But the signs that you'll be getting will be helping to have that clarity, so that driving force of your power. I'm getting that image of that rocket again, and the engines have been lit. So even if things aren't driving full force yet, which is usually what can happen with a new moon, it's not quite there, but they have been ignited and they're starting to build up power, build up momentum. It's really an important time to focus on what we want. Get more and more clarity. Different opportunities are coming up for us to look at. Oh, and that will be another card. And then I think there's going to be maybe one more. One or two. What do we need? There. Oh, three. Okay. So we're going to start with the first ones that came up. Okay, the first card is forgiveness. So this is a time for you to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for decisions maybe you've made in the past, for not making decisions sooner or soon enough. It's all divine timing. We are ready when we're ready, and we are where we are at right now is perfection in our journey. And this is the launching pad for us moving forward. So maybe even journal, if you have some emotions and things that you're upset about yourself with, you can journal about those so you can release them, to let them go. And if you are releasing them, you could, write them down. Take that piece of paper out, put it in a pot, light it, make sure you're safe. You have a lid that you can put on top, and allow that energy to dissolve. The next card is trust. Trust that you are on the right path. Trust that you are a creator. Trust that you are that powerful creator that is that driving power forward to create awesomeness in your life, that you can create that, you are worthy of that, and trust that things are going in that direction, even if you don't see evidence of that yet. Maybe there's been some signs of, let's say, abundance. Notice those signs. You know, different things that have been happening, even if what you really, really want isn't quite right there. Maybe you can't just full on celebrate, yes, I did it, you know? But there's been little things that have been happening. So celebrating those little things, be in gratitude for where you're at right now. Ideas and inspiration. So this week, ideas will be coming up. Pay attention to them. And when it feels right, take action. But this is the new beginnings. This is where we need to build our momentum. So take action in some way to keep the energy flowing and moving, and keep going with that. Surrender and release is the next card. So you see she's carrying a vase and water is pouring out, and yet she's still in peace. So trust that you are going to have all that you need moving forward. You know, maybe she was carrying this water to her house and she's losing the water, but then she'll also be gaining something. And she does have the support that she needs to feel safe, and the resources will come. So trust in that. I feel like someone is meant to hear, okay. So I'm hearing, be frugal with your resources for a temporary time period, because they need to last a little longer, and you might have some unexpected stuff coming up. Sorry, so it's not about spending freely, it's all gonna be good, you know what I mean? So just being conscious. And the next card, the last card, is balance. Finding the balance in different areas of your life. So finding balance within, let's say, your food intake. You know, not too much sugar or not too much alcohol, making sure that you have that balance of the good healthy vegetables and healthy proteins that you can eat, and getting some good fiber in there, and having, did I say greens? I know I said veggie, but make sure you're getting, in particular, some greens. Spirulina is coming to mind, so if that's resonating for you, maybe incorporating some spirulina. If it doesn't resonate, leave it. And you can always check if certain things are, you know, you have to be careful as to whether things maybe are super sensitive. So maybe you double check with your doctor or a dietitian or something like that to make sure it's going to be a good match. So I do feel like the week is going to be good. Monday, Tuesday, it still might be a little sluggish, but it is going to build. And so, and it does feel like a week leading into more abundance. So be open to seeing all that, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And if you're wanting to book a one-on-one session with me, whether it is a healing session with a channeled reading and doing cards with you, or maybe it's a one-on-one yoga, I am taking, well, it depends on the frequency, but I can take 1 to 2 one-on-one yoga clients. So anyways, I hope you have a fantastic week. From my light to yours. Chewy, namaste. It's like, trying to get around that. Anyways, have a wonderful week.